Hey guys, I remembered what buttons are which.
You didn't? You wrote it on a sticky note.
I wrote it on a sticky note, which is the same thing as remembering what the buttons are.
It'd be funny if you wrote it on your hands.
Just looking every once in a while.
Yeah.
I might do that. Okay, so I beat Amygdala.
Yeah.
The spider. No, I beat Romula the spider lady last time. I beat Amygdala, the crazy arm ripping fighting monster lady.
Yeah. Go to Odin Chapel while we figure out what to do next, because I know one thing that you can try there.
Cathedral Ward.
You've still got
Cathedral Weird.
You got Logain. That's not his name. Logarius.
I got Martyr Logarius, but like that, all that really that's not progress. That's just I gotta beat him.
Yeah, you gotta beat a dude. You gotta beat another dude next to where Eileen the Crow was hacking up her lungs.
Oh, that's true.
That also seems secondary, and it also, from what you guys were saying, makes it seem like another thing that's just going to get me angry and get me fucked up.
If you'd like to proceed down the critical path, we could go back to Yahar'gul Unseen Village.
That's true. We could go back to Yahar'gul.
Maybe I gotta go deal with Parl.
You could go fight Parl.
Dark Beast Parl, yeah. Also through the village, though.
That might. Ooh, look, she's keeled over.
What up? What'd you do?
There you are. Forgive me. I'm a bit out of sorts.
Yeah, these
She ain't
things are
doing so
happening.
good.
It's been a weird night,
So, no blood today, I'm afraid.
but I want it.
Weird. That's a weird statement. Not feeling great, so you don't want my blood today.
Something wrong with me.
I'm giving away too much blood.
See how the nurse is, because this is happening because the last thing you did was the blood moon. You killed Rom, and then the blood happened.
This isn't the nurse, but I imagine she'll say something. Oh yeah,
He's just talking about the dead old lady.
Yeah, these things happen.
Which, like,
Listen, it's been 8 crazy nights. All right.
Did you guys miss her, really?
No, she was mean to me.
You could have got some sedatives, but you can always go into a dungeon. She's not doing good either.
Hey guys, I feel like something's happening.
Something's affecting people.
Just a bunch of ladies having uncontrollable fits because of the blood moon.
It's Scorpio season. Mercury's in retrograde.
The moon's aligned with the sun.
It's just like
An
my
eclipse?
wife. Am I right? Hey-o.
Hey. Once a
Just
month
like
she goes
that
crazy.
one. Okay,
Yeah.
go
Women, am I right?
Bloodthirsty beast, I see you've met my wife.
go past Eileen. Just because of that joke, you now have to fight what's after Eileen.
All right, fine. It's up here, isn't it?
No,
Yeah.
no.
I'm going along.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
going the long way.
Oh, it is the long way, yes.
This is a short. Where would you have him go?
Back to the Hunter's Dream and back to the waypoint.
What waypoint?
Good point. Okay.
Inside the cathedral? That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, it's one of those things where we can tell him to do it just so it's revealed to him that he cannot. But that also would be a huge waste of time.
Yeah, precisely. I do love messing with Norris, but maybe we'll let him have this one, you know?
You guys like torturing me.
It's funny.
I'm just trying to have a good time. Just trying to hang out with my buddies and.
Well, we've never been
play
in...
some-
Never
That's
been in,
different. That looks new.
His glowy insight?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, that's because you have 29 insight.
Is that why?
Yeah, definitely. So there's another thing we can look at, but not really. It
On the
doesn't.
bright side, at least these guys are not fucking. Oh,
true.
nope. Spoke too soon. Fuck off.
We also
They-
found out from the comments why the witches didn't pop up in the paintball room, and it was because your insight was too low. So yeah, Eileen's like, don't go in there. Whatever you do, Hunter, do not go in there.
Hunter.
Hunter, don't go in there.
Hunter.
Damn it, Hunter. I see you going up there. Look at all that blood on the stairs. I don't think I noticed that before.
That's pretty cool.
They had a brawl.
So I've made one mistake with my cheat sheet, is that I don't remember what the D-pad does.
Up is blood bullets.
Yeah.
Down is items, and then left and right are your weapons on each hand.
This guy looks...
Down is change items, more specifically.
Down is
Square,
change items,
square is
up
use
is
item.
blood bullets.
His sticky note says how to use items.
That's true.
His little cheat sheet. So every time you want to press a button, are you looking down?
No, I'm just trying to remember.
Ooh.
Like, I kind of got it in my head.
This guy has
guy's
miracles.
cool. And look at, he's using one of those west or eastern blades.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's got some beef to him.
Ooh.
He's a beefy
He
lad.
disappears when he rolls.
And he's got blood on his katana. I think it was like episode 4 or 5 that we were like, spoilers, there's katana in this game.
Yeah.
Well, this is one of them. This guy.
Well, you can stagger him pretty well.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, he's pretty staggerable.
What did that do?
But he just roll like and disappear out.
Yeah.
He's quicker than me.
Also, he's really good at punishing,
Yeah.
and he's got the hunter's bone that lets him like disappear when he dodges.
He's got the reads for sure.
Yeah, he's a hard counter to your hunter. Because you will get punished if you try to swing
Yeah.
without being in range. Because he's got range. That's a thing.
This is a 7-3 matchup.
Yeah. What you said.
Oh, you have a poison effect on your weapon.
That
you
kills
died.
fast.
Does he actually? Oh no, he doesn't. That's the blade that he has.
Oh, the blade that he has.
Yeah.
Okay.
In its secondary form, it'll just hurt him. So there's a cheese you can do with that guy where you drag him to the edge of his aggro and wait until he activates the second form of his weapon, and then he just slowly dies. Very, very slowly he'll die.
Cool. That's good content.
And I only tell you that because I know that you're too damn stubborn to use it.
Yeah. That guy seems hard in a way that, well, I was like, that guy seems hard in a way that I'm not ready for, but literally everything that I have to
stop
fight right now.
here. Turn around real quick.
Oh, that's different.
The fuck is going on in this neighborhood?
Hey, if you look at some other buildings, you might see some of those guys too.
God damn.
So that thing has always been there.
Yep.
You just didn't have enough insight to see it until the blood moon pops up.
And then it reveals all.
It reveals everything. So if you have like, what is it, like 20 insight or something?
Higher than that, if you're 50.
Yeah, something crazy. Before the blood moon, you can actually just see him
Yeah.
in the middle of the daytime.
This is what happens with gentrification, man. Is just you start opening up a couple Lovecraftian jobs, and then all of a sudden the hell monsters start like moving into town. Now this is just it. Like housing prices are out of whack. It's all crazy. There's giant Lovecraftian beasts hanging on the church
And we'll never
walls.
get rid of them.
Yeah,
Just
this
a bunch
is
of fucking coffee shops with old gods spilling out of them
just
everywhere.
weird, gross blood everywhere. Fuck, man.
And like, well, shut up about the craft breweries already, man. I'm tired of hearing about it.
How's a young hunter like I supposed to even buy a house in this economy now?
Jeez, it's the worst.
I'm gonna try this guy one more time, and he's gonna fustigate me, and then I might go fight Parl, and then just crash against that for a while.
Sounds good. This will be the boss episode, because you currently have 3 bosses you have to fight.
Is that it?
I guess he's kind of like a mini boss.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah, he can combo. He can do a one-hit.
He's
one-hit
very
combo.
tough. Also, even though the lantern is technically still on, you're not allowed to teleport here.
Yeah.
It's like that lantern is currently unusable.
Does seem like kind of a good idea just to.
Yeah, that was deserved.
just to kind of let him kill himself.
I'd hoping to bait
Yeah.
him in a little bit. He's doing a lot of self-damage, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another reason why he does so much damage to you, though, right?
I think he can use
God, I might even
blood
just have myself
vials
fully
though.
up.
Yeah, I think he can use blood vials too. So you gotta be able to be on the lookout for that.
So you like wait until he gets to a point where you could probably kill him in a combo, and then you rush him.
What is the spell he's using there? I wonder.
That's the old Hunter's
Bone. Oh yeah, and that makes him maneuver in that way.
He's got like a ton of iframes. Oh yeah, and he
Ew.
throws numbing mist at you.
So I can't heal?
Yeah, he's a true hunter.
Yeah.
Not a fake cuck hunter like me?
No, not those
No,
lame
wrong button.
hunters.
Hunters.
It's already happened.
Ooh.
He also uses, or he wears the crow outfit that Eileen wears as well.
Right. So he's the hunter of hunters.
He's the hunted hunter of hunters, who now hunts.
He has mostly been killing himself.
Yeah, I don't think
okay
Norris
with that.
has hit him that much.
No, I
The
have
blood
not.
He
vial.
just used the blood vial. That was
Yeah.
quick, man. If that had been a Estus flask, you would have been able to see it, like, I think, faster.
It's cool to see it from the other side.
Yeah.
I do like that weapon. That weapon's a really good blood tinge weapon, except the fact that it hurts you quite a bit when you use it. So it's like a really big risk reward of should I use it or should I
Yeah,
not use it?
that'd be a vitality and blood tinge kind of build, I'd say.
Yeah.
Pretty specific build.
Use those iframes.
That was Magic Pixel.
I was always able to use it because I would have a blood tinge by now, but there's a different Eastern blade that you
I've
get
nev-
later on in the game. That's much cooler.
I've never done a blood tinge build. Like I said, the arcane build I'm on right now is the most exotic I've gotten.
I wouldn't say a blood tinge build is exotic. It's mostly just a dex builds from Dark Souls.
Or like a bleed build is kind of similar, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Except you never really inflict bleed. You just use your blood.
Yeah.
Self bleed. I don't know.
This guy, yeah, fighting hunters doesn't seem fair here.
Well,
Well, it actually is the most fair.
yeah. This is basically your introduction to PvP. I
don't
would
know.
say.
I feel like this guy's got way more health than a hunter normally would, and he can also heal, which I mean is like fair enough, but like because he's doing damage to himself.
Maybe he is going for a full Vit blood tinge. Because I think you only need a little bit of arcane to use the old hunter's bone.
Yeah, it's like one of the lower requirements for a weapon.
Yeah. There's probably an... Oh, that was a good try. Look at him. No respect. Just throwing out moves while your corpse is on the ground.
Yeah.
Do I have a time frame that I have to kill that guy before I miss something?
No.
I don't think so, yeah.
This is endgame now.
All right.
That guy.
This is Act 3, actually. You've progressed pretty far.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much further do I have? How much have I done?
You still have quite a bit.
Yeah.
The DLC is quite long. And
hard.
Yeah.
And hard.
So you could go to the DLC now if you wanted. Your
No.
friend clinging on the wall is the one that sends you to it.
No, I'm all right.
All right. So let's go to
Yahar'gul.
Do we have... Now that I think about it, do we ever find the lantern in Yahar'gul?
Yeah.
Did we? Not the new Yahar'gul.
Well, I'm gonna go fuck up Parl first, or I'm gonna have Parl
But that
fuck
is
me
through.
up.
Do you remember
first.
that is through Yahar'gul, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder if you can even use that one now that you're in phase 2 of Yahar'gul. It should be the next one.
So I don't
Yeah.
think Hybogean Jail works. Try it though.
Yeah.
You didn't activate it.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah.
you
So I
have to
gotta
go
go
to
back.
Cathedral Ward.
Then I gotta go back to Cathedral
Yeah.
Ward and go up
Yeah.
that way, but then go around. Okay.
Because there is a lantern just through that door.
That we instead I went to the Nightmare.
Yeah, we went to the
Frontier.
Nightmare instead.
Which, fuck the Nightmare Frontier.
But
Hey,
you've
guys.
done it now.
You're done, dude. You finished it.
That's good.
And it definitely won't pop up again.
That's not true.
That set piece never shows up anymore.
Is there an expectation of this game that I should be doing a couple chalice dungeons to be leveling up a bit? Like,
Not really, honestly. I mostly ignored them my first run through. Yeah.
okay.
It's
Is
mostly
it just
just
is this game just like mean? 'Cause,
Yeah, it hates
like,
you.
Well, it's one of those things where with Dark Souls, like there were times when I was fighting bosses or such where I was like, yeah, this is just god damn, this boss has got my fucking number, and eventually I would get it. But I feel like there's even situations where I'm fighting some enemies, not these guys obviously because they're scrubs, but where I'm just in areas and I just don't feel like I'm doing enough damage, or I'm taking hits real hard, and it's like,
I just
is
think
this game just expecting me to be better?
I think it does expect a little bit more of its players, but it's also just the fact that it has slightly fewer play styles available to it than Dark Souls does.
Yeah.
Cool question. Am I going left or right?
Right.
Right. Like
The
after
top,
this.
top stairs.
But also, I think it's the problem we ran into with Dark Souls as well, which is like, if you're playing this game by yourself, you're running through these areas more frequently because you're like dying and then picking up your souls, dying, picking up your souls. So you are like inherently farming just through trial and error. Whereas with like the coaching runs, you're generally going in the right direction all the time. You kind of get a little bit of like insight into how to beat a boss or like where enemies are. So you're leveling up slower than you normally would with a natural run. But I don't know. It also, you don't play for weeks on end, so you lose a little bit of your
Muscle
hunter's
memory.
edge.
True, sure.
Yeah. It is a mean game though, because like it is like the action is a lot faster than Dark Souls 1, I would say.
Yeah.
Probably Dark Souls 2 even, although Dark Souls 2 is more brutal, I would say, in terms of difficulty.
And then Dark Souls 3 just ramps up that speed in a way that I'm so glad. I'm so glad that it's faster than both Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2.
I never thought Dark Souls 2 was super difficult.
I mean,
Like it was like maybe in the ways that like I had the time to kind of just repeat and go through it, and I guess I was also that game I was summoning people, so maybe that was
Yeah.
part of it.
I also, the first time I played Dark Souls 2, I tried to play a dex build without realizing that, the adaptability affects your iframes and your rolling ability.
Adaptability can suck my fucking,
Yeah. The fact that you have to dump into a stat to make your character viable at rolling is stupid.
Not great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the most annoying like instance in Souls where they're like, okay, in this game they remove shields because they're kind of like, people use shields too much. We want them to play a little differently. But the annoying thing in Dark Souls 2 where they're like, people like roll too much. That's too OP. We got to like make sure that's part of the build
Yeah.
to make it fair or something.
Or they were like, we want to give people more options in Dark Souls 2, and we know that beefy lads won't need adaptability, so let's make that a stat because it's unfair to make a dex build more OP than a tank build right off the bat. I don't know. It wasn't informed at all. Like
No.
it didn't tell you in the tooltip at all that that's what adaptability did.
And what Bloodborne really did right was streamline a lot of these fucking stats. Like, I know some people are really into all the little, like, weird
All the piddly little what the fucks.
Yeah, in Dark Souls, but, like, there are, like,
sprint through.
There's,
No, I
like,
know.
5 stats in this game.
Yeah.
So my my thought when I fought Amygdala was that I fought that person up there. But I guess there's just a bunch of those.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
a thing.
It's a thing now.
And they
Okay.
hide. They're the old gods that hide just outside of your insight. It's one of those rad H.P. Lovecraft things where it's like you literally don't have enough knowledge to be able to see these
You're not
creatures.
seeing what the fuck's
Yeah.
actually going on.
Which is... I love that they translated that into an actual thing in this game.
It's so cool.
And, like, it's a small little thing, but the fact that you gain insight from seeing bosses is, like, such a cool implication. Like,
These beasts look a little bit weirder too.
and they're coming from blood pools.
Yeah, I noticed that. That also doesn't seem normal.
Yeah, Yarhargul is the next stage of shit's fucked.
Look at all those amygdalas there.
Look at all the amygdalas.
God, this is the point where if I was this guy, I'd be like, I should just go home.
Yeah, I'm not. This is not where I should be. Like,
That should have been.
is your
better.
old land worse or better than this?
Are you making the world a better place or no?
No.
From the looks of it, actively no.
Yeah.
Although I guess the only question I have is like, is this an active result of my actions?
This is a result of you killing Ron the vacuous spider, who kind of
Okay.
keeps the whole illusion in play.
So like, okay, that's my question. And maybe this is what the game should be getting ahead. Was Rom some sort of like Atlas, like holding like the things on her shoulders, or was Rom just keeping the illusion up?
That one.
The second
Okay,
one.
so things
yeah.
were already fucked. If anything, I just like I took the veils off of people's eyes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
there's
Okay.
a repeated refrain in this game, which is that the sky and the cosmos are one, which is the implication that all the stars and the moon are actually much closer to us than previously thought. That's why the moon gets so much bigger in the sky when you get to this phase.
Yeah, it's just a guy with a cage on his head.
That seems normal. Also, someone just tried to take a shot at me.
Yeah. You can take that? Rolling up on you, shooting you?
Probably. I'll probably just take it.
Also, but it is bad because, like, normal people don't seem to handle insight very well since you find so many dead
Yes.
bodies with insight bursting out of their heads.
Ah.
Like, the fact that you're able to sustain the
hello.
insight means that you have... I think it's something to do with the fact that you have the blood in you because you got the blood transfusion or
But isn't
administration.
like everyone who lives in this fucking city like surviving upon blood administration?
Yeah, so they can like sustain a degree of insight, but also normal people can't seem to handle their blood either.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it
They should
seems
overall-
like, yeah, the hunters are the ones that can handle their blood.
and very few people even just turn into beasts and stuff, right? Isn't that
Yeah.
part of blood administration?
Like these guys are a little bit beastly because they got that blood administration. These guys just came in with a common cold and they got some blood shoved in their
that?
face. And now they're all beasts. But they think you're a beast, which I love. Even though you look kind of normal. Your arms are a little extended.
I'm not seeing the parry window here.
You're doing it
back, but-
You're doing it a bit too early, I think.
Yeah, but like, this game really wants you on the fucking razor's edge for the parry, which is, I still like. I think it's maybe because I don't like get enough time to kind of play this back and forth. But like, where's that gonna send me?
I
Ow,
think at this point it doesn't.
It just hurts you.
Yeah, you don't
even
have
better.
you don't have that guy's tonsil stone.
Oh. Look
Also,
at
these
that.
guys are back now.
What?
Yeah, this is a do it faster area.
Everyone's back. All your friends that
This
you
is-
just killed.
This is anti-Norris area. You gotta do it real quick, or they'll come back. Also, you get like you literally don't get any blood from them. You get drops once in a while, but they don't give you any blood echoes whatsoever.
There you go, my man.
Now you live in the real Dark Souls dream.
That speedrun life.
Call you Spike Lee because you're living the dream. Hear that ring bell?
I do indeed.
Do you remember the bell ringing woman?
The sinister bell ringing woman.
Lady, I've had enough of your shit. I think you're summoning these people.
She's just trying to give you a hype track.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean that she's not trying her best.
Listen, all right? Just because you play the triangle in your fucking skiffle band doesn't make you an artist, all right?
And then they all don't like it. I was gonna
Yeah.
say die, but
They don't quite, but
I don't quite die.
but they obviously didn't like you killing their bell ringing lady.
Yeah, they liked those beats.
Are they gonna stop respecking now?
They were buying her mixtape.
No, they're gonna respec into something even worse, like all
ska
strength.
band.
Yeah, just a fucking. It's a podcast now.
Toot toot, motherfucker.
What do you call a group of Yarnamites? Podcast.
Some say podcast them.
Oh my god.
That's a joke for Kelly.
That's all for me.
Yeah. We're like the Sex and the City cast. Each of us represents a certain structure of existence.
I want to be Miranda.
Podborne is a pretty good name, actually.
You son of a bitch.
100%. I think I could
has to
probably
exist.
Google Podborne and
And
there
have to
will
be multiples of them.
that guy.
But all
Yeah,
about this
that's-
game, or like
They're all bled up. I don't like this.
Probably.
Also,
Oh, you
Oh,
got
good.
air ruin.
what are you doing? Get away.
It's just a statue. Should be a door around you somewhere.
yeah, not there.
Probably next to this
Maybe
this
right
fun
there.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right there.
Watch out for wow, he was
Your
zipping.
favorite wheelie man. There she is,
Yeah. Okay.
beating her bell up there, dropping those beats.
Get off your face.
Yeah, you seem to be about the right level. If you're
Did you say he was faking it?
He was. Yeah.
How dare you, sir?
so much privilege.
Listen, I just don't think that guy deserves the parking
Wow.
spot. I'm sorry.
Wow, I wasn't expecting you to go all ableist on us here,
Next,
Alright.
you're gonna say this guy doesn't need this shield, and he's just using it as some sort of emotional support shield.
All I saw was that it engendered passivity.
Open that door behind you. Not that one, the other one, but also this one.
A lot of people just like kind of putting their face into corners and then dying.
What would you do in this situation?
Put my face into a corner and then die.
It's literally the end of Blair Witch, isn't it?
Yeah. Just like it's one of those moments where it's just like I've seen enough. It's my time to go.
Yeah. I used to think about that. I'm like, if I was in that movie where the guy's like hooked claw scratches up against my car in the middle of the woods, I think I would just jump in the back seat, like curl up in a ball and hope he leaves.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just
I'm gonna kick and flail and scream like a little girl.
Yeah, it wouldn't be pretty, but I might survive.
everyone
Yeah.
likes to think they'll be like the main guy, but I mean, if horror movies are anything to be proved, you got to be that leading lady to survive to the end.
Yeah, I have no expectations of being the lead guy, but I'm gonna bite and scratch and pull hair and fucking I'm gonna pull your ear out and then I'm gonna fucking like try to like squeeze your balls off. Like,
I'm gonna
this is
rupture.
it.
I'm gonna
This is
rupture
it.
a scrotum like I'm a chimpanzee.
Yeah, this all sounds.
I'm gonna poop in my hand and throw it at you. This is crazy town.
You guys are
Ready
just
for it.
describing kinks now, and I'm very confused.
I'm getting
good.
aroused every time he picks up a bloodstone chunk. I'm like, that's good.
Chunky.
Yeah.
I think if they burst into blood, it shows that there's still
That
a
was.
ringer.
It didn't seem likely.
Also,
Oh,
jeez,
fuck this place. All right, fine. You guys can have it. I don't even want this place.
you will have to go back to that place, but in the meantime, you can do whatever you
There's a-
so choose.
What guys?
This-
What the fuck?
This place is a mess. Yarhar Ghul had an accident.
Fuck this place. I'm out.
It had a bit of an oopsie. There should be a broken fence around
Yeah,
here.
down this path here.
On the
Nope,
right, no.
On the right, left.
Just hug the wall on the left.
Go back.
Go back.
Okay.
Okay, well, it's too
now
late.
I'm officially. This way I hadn't gone to yet either, but
That's true. So hang a right and then like rub up against this fence here, and there should be a drop point at some point.
Right here.
Yeah, perfect. Beautiful. Careful. Now you're gonna need to go in here.
there's a
In
guy
this
right
door.
there.
There's a guy
All
right
right.
there.
And
But
also, more importantly, a bell ringing
there's a
woman.
lady here.
All go away now.
There. Now your day is a little bit better. Ooh, capitalize. Oh, too late. When they're staggered like that, they can be killed pretty easily.
Wow.
You're even interrupting the big boys now.
Wow.
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 Oh wow. Fuck off.
Need to get out of there. Introduce this man to your axe. I think
See, even though that looked
He got
like
dizzy.
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
I know,
right.
but like that's because that attack had a way more wind up to it. I thought it was going to be a quicker
Yeah.
attack, which I thought I almost had it timed, but
It's almost like, think of like when you do your power attack, that's like their windup for their attack, and you need to hit them. Don't go that way. You want to drop, there should be another drop point here. I'm doing this for a very specific reason.
I also hear another of those fake wheelchair guys.
Oh yeah, go there.
But you basically want to hit them on their
Go
point
here?
of no return. When they've already started, when their swing is in mid-swing and they can't stop now.
Upper cathedral key.
Now we got another place to go.
Upper cathedral key.
Got that catheter key.
Great.
The key to catheters.